Hello viewers, today we're going to take a look at some ceiling fan pictures. These are pictures of some ceiling fans I remember seeing quite a few years ago now on a field trip. I believe it was probably when I was in middle school. I've received a couple of requests to look through some old photographs and talk about old childhood fan stories. I know Eric was one of the people that wanted to see that. I think there was a couple of others. Anyway, so this will be the first installment and we'll see how it goes. So these pictures I found, I believe it was back in 2019. I forget what the context was, but in 2019, for some reason, I thought about this place and it piqued my curiosity because I remember the fans very distinctly, and it's a very interesting install. And so I had done a lot of searching. I found out what the place was called, and I had found a number of pictures of that had the ceiling fans in there, and I was all set and ready to try to go down there. I was going to call them and explain the situation and see if I could get access to the building to take photographs after hours. And as usual, I took forever to do it, and then the world broke. And I haven't really felt inclined to try to do that since. So I have a couple of photographs here, not the ones I took. I found these off the computer, and so this is what it looked like. These are all very low resolution photographs, unfortunately, but this is what the place looked like. It was built in, I believe, it was built in 1977. So I'm not sure if these fans are original or not. To me, they don't quite look like they're 1977 models. The lighting looks like it could be from 1977. I don't know about the fans. So this is a round room. It's like a big dome shape, and there's rooms off to the sides here. You got one here, one over here. That's the doorway, and then this ceiling here is a dome, and it gradually kind of goes up like a pyramid. Not a pyramid, that's the triangle one. Whatever the circular shape is, I don't know. But the point is, the ceiling goes up, and at the peak of this ceiling, there is a fan. And it's a pretty tall ceiling, I would say. I mean, if you look at the door here, that's probably 7-foot door, 8-foot door. Maybe it's a commercial door, so that's 8 foot. Maybe it's another 8 foot to the top, so maybe it's a 16-foot ceiling, and then plus these stairs, maybe another 4 feet. So maybe it's 20 feet up to here, and then another maybe 5 or 6, 7 feet of elevation to the peak. So this fan is way up there. And I remember walking into this room, and of course I was pretty young at the time, so everything seemed a lot bigger. I just remember this fan looked like it was all the way up there at the top, and it was running on low. And there's a desk. This must be an old photograph, because there's a desk here now, and it was over the top of the desk, and it was like the fan is so flipping high up. You gotta feel the airflow anyways. So this is a panoramic capture of the room, and you can see here, these are all the little rooms I was talking about outside the dome, and it looks like there's one fan there, one fan there. I thought there was more fans than that, but it's not looking like it. Anyways, so you can kind of see the tip of the blades there on one of the fans, and then this photograph shows the fan pretty good. This was the fan, and this was the one that I remember that was there when I saw it. And this photograph was taken in the last couple of years, so I'm pretty confident the fans are still there. And I remember it being a white and brass fan, so that's exactly what it was, a 5-blader. And I thought it kind of odd because it's on a pretty long down rod here. But if I recall correctly, the one in the dome was on like the standard 6-inch rod, and it was ridiculous. Kind of a cool lighting setup here. I remember the tops of the fixtures looking like this when I was in like elementary school, I remember seeing some lights that were like this. So these lights have got some age to them. I wouldn't be surprised if these lights have been there since 1977. But the fan, I don't know. To me, that don't look like 1977. I could see maybe 90s on that fan. I don't think it's that old. It's older, but I don't think it's original to the building. That's the best photograph I have of the. I was able to find of the fans. And this is a good picture of what this is what it looked like when I was there. There was a desk in the middle, and I remember seeing the fans off to the side. There's one of the fans in here. This kind of looked like it's running, but none of them was running when I was there. It was just the one in the top of the dome that was running. These lights look like they could be replacements, but this stuff here is definitely original. There's a desk fan here, pretty standard Let's Go Galaxy Dayton thing. Probably still running to this day. And there's a cordless phone here. I can't quite tell how which one it is. I wasn't too interested in phones yet at the time, so I probably didn't pay much attention to that. But I remember the fans very well. Here's another photograph that shows the one off to the right. It's super blurry. I wish these were clearer. Yeah, it's hard to kind of imagine where this stuff is because it's a circular room. I think this is the opposite side of this, maybe? Because this isn't... That's too blurry to make anything out. I think... Well, see, there's 2 entrances and 2 exits too. That's confusing as well. Is it the same position? No, it can't be because there's a wall there. And then there's this photograph, which I think I'm going to use as the thumbnail because it'll be a good clickbait thumbnail. What in the world is this? What is this? I believe this room is like it's in the back of the place, I think. I never remember this room. I don't remember that fan. But I think this room is like in the back or off in it. I mean, it's a pretty big place. Probably multiple buildings on the property. This could be in one of the other buildings. What even is this? Now this I could see dating back to 1977. This looks like it could go back to 97. Those blades, I don't think those is original. It's weird. The blades to me look like something off of one of them new, one of them Hampton Bay Industrials or something like that. That's not, can't possibly be original. It's a 4-blade thing. Looks like the picture was taken at about 10:35. This is a weird van. And I tend to think that there was some painting done here because the medallion looks to be the same color as the van. And the blades, I think this was painted. I don't know what that is. That's just weird. Never seen it before. Probably never see it again. But just that. And I think that's all the photographs I had. Yeah, so we're back to the beginning. So that's the Nature Center. And these are the fans that I remember there. And this is definitely one of the places I want to go back and visit to take better pictures and videos because I'm pretty sure the fans are still there.